Hey everyone, I have been enjoying Turing Machine quite a bit. I just made a video on the daily for January 22nd. I thought maybe I would do another video or two on this game and see how they go. I haven't actually done much in the hard mode. I'm gonna leave it on standard and we'll go 5 verifiers. I don't think I'm ready for these. We're gonna go solo and we'll generate a puzzle. So here is my puzzle. We're going to copy this code, and then we are going to jump over to the game. And the way this mod works is if you paste your game code in, it should populate these boxes up here with all the information that was on the website. So we got 10, 14, 17, 19, 21. And if we pop back over to Firefox real quick, we do see the same numbers. And I could check these, but it's worked every time, so I'm not going to. So back to the game. Once it pastes all this, you go ahead and hit submit, and it'll pull out the appropriate cards. So let's just take a peek what we got here. Well, we care about fours, even numbers, pairs. Oh, this one's gonna be a little trickier. I haven't had one like this before. So we could eliminate 4. Okay. So let's go with this number being 4, and then there's a lot of stuff about pairs. Well, enough anyway. How many even numbers? So all are even. Okay. So I blatantly put a pair in here, so I do want to check exactly a number twice. There is. Doesn't mean it's 2. This mod doesn't quite have good support for the notebook yet, so if I try to write in here, it's far too fat, and I can't dial down the pen size, so I've just been playing solo, and I write my notes down here, so there is a pair. Sorry about my handwriting. Not sorry. That is disgustingly bad. Okay, so there's 1, and that was E. I don't remember to do this, and I probably will forget the duration of the video. I'm going to put the spots when I get the X. I'm not going to bother changing the pen color because I won't be able to get back to the same one, and it'll bother me if I have 2 different shades of green and red or whatever I pick, so we are just going to have to live with that. Let's see. So I did throw a 4 in here on purpose. Let's see if there is 1 4. There is not. Well, there is not exactly 1 4. Not exactly 1 4. Okay, so there could be 0 4s. There could be more 4s. We do know that 2 numbers match, and we know there's not 1 4, so a good idea may be to throw 2 4s in this thing next time. Let's put the X here. And I do have it, let's see, so this is comparing the smallest, which won't help me right now because 2 of these are the same. I haven't checked C yet, so let's see if every number is even. It is not. Not 3. Oh, wow, that's a 3. Okay, so not 3 even numbers. So now we need to put this back. We need another number, so I'm very interested in having 2 4s on this thing. And we could evaluate if blue is the smallest, and we could evaluate the 6 here. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Oh, see, I forget what I even evaluated already. Oh, the 4s, right? Or no, even. 3 is even numbers. I did this one. Not exactly 1 4. I did pairs. I did E. There's the 4. There's the even. So I got a X on C. Oops. See, I told you I'm not gonna remember this. All right. So 2 4s. I'm very curious. No. Not 2 4s. Okay. I wonder if there's no 4s, and this is just messing with me. Okay, I do want to know if blue is the smallest. It is. So blue or triangle is smallest. So if it's the smallest and there is a pair, well, it doesn't quite tell us anything yet. All right. Oh, so I did B with an X, and I did this with an X. Okay. I haven't figured out any of the numbers yet. Unfortunately, they're all even again, so that doesn't help me. I did want to evaluate this, though, didn't I? So let's do D. I evaluate to exactly 6 here, and that's false. And that is square plus triangle. We're going to do some programming syntax. Is not equal to 6. We're going to end that. Okay. I want to do a code now with no 4s. They're not all even as well. So let's get some odd numbers in here. There is... What does that even say? Oh, a pair. There is a pair. Okay. Not 2 4s. I want no 4s. I want these to be less than, possibly. So what if I go 1 1? I know that this is the smallest number. So it can't be 1 1, actually. Assuming things. I don't think I might be wrong, but because I know there's a pair and because I know this is the smallest, I don't think it can be, this can also be the smallest. This is not, the logic there isn't there for me, so I'm not going to make this be 1. I'm going to leave this, if it's the smallest, we'll make this be a 3, so I can get some odd numbers in here. 1 4 and then a 3. That'll evaluate to less than 6. That's a pair. There's no 4s. I like this number. Okay, let's see if there are no 4s. I thought it might be. Okay, so there are no 4s. No 4s. So I don't need this note. I don't need this note. Now I do know something about the numbers finally. None of them are 4. Okay, so A is good, but I don't know how to mark it. There is a pair. Oh, I want to see this one. Okay, so that evaluates to less than 6. So the first 2 numbers need to evaluate to higher than 6 because it was not exactly already. So square plus triangle is greater than 6. Because I've never evaluated that to true yet. Okay, so that's D, and I'll put a, I don't know, put a blop here so I know I did 2 of them. Okay. So these need to be greater, and I still need a pair with no 4s. Ooh, what about the evens and odds? So I have all odd numbers now. Shit, I don't think I wanted that. Oh, well, this'll tell me. I have no even numbers. Okay, so not all odd. Wow. This handwriting, though. Okay, so I've got some information now, and that was C, where I got another blemish. Okay. Okay, so this one I don't need anymore because I know there are no 4s. I know this one. I know this one. I don't know this one. I do know this one, and I know this one. So really I just need to figure this out, and then hopefully I can logic my way to the end. Okay. This is the smallest number, and there is a pair, and it won't be 4, and this needs to evaluate to more than 6 when it's added. So if the number were 5, they're not all odd, and they're not all, so that is valid. There is a pair, there's no 4s in it, that will evaluate greater than 6. And that is the smallest. Okay, so let's check this card and see if there's exactly one even number. There is. So this is the code. I think this has to be the code, because the only other even number, well, there is no other even. We eliminated 4 earlier. 2's the choice. There has to be a pair. So I think the code is 525. So let's switch back over here and we'll test it. So I think it's 525. Shit. All right, I've made a blunder here and I'm not sure where. So let me actually switch back to here. So my blunder here when I was like this was, I thought the middle number, the square, needed to be, or was the smallest. I knew it, I knew it was the truth, but maybe I should have put an arrow here or something. But this evaluates out to false. But it's, it has to be some iteration of this code, because we definitely were allowed to eliminate the 4, and this math still needs to be greater than 6, so really it's just the order needs to flip. So that's 5 and that's 2. There's no way in the mod to check this. You do have to, check it on the website. But I think that was, I don't know. I mean, I would have lost the game, I think. I've not played this with other humans yet. But anyway, so I, made a little logical error, which happens in programming a lot, honestly. They always say, talk to the duck, which is kind of what I just did. And then I took a few extra turns to re-verify things I thought I knew and just confused myself. Anyway, that's enough rambling. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking the video, subbing to my channel, leaving me a comment, telling me why I'm stupid and how you would have solved this differently than I did. Until next time, I will see you.